Good morning. Welcome to day 2 of the 40 bags in 40 days decluttering challenge for Lent with Simplify with M. We're back in the kitchen today and we're working on our coffee and tea station. You'll need your bag and your timer set for 5 minutes. Let's work together. Now, your coffee and tea station can be anywhere in the kitchen where you have your coffee and your tea, your coffee mugs, your tea, your actual coffee. We have an espresso and a Keurig. I'm an espresso girly and my husband's a Keurig guy. So they do live on the counter as we drink coffee every single day, sometimes multiple times a day. Also right next to our fridge where we have easy access to the filtered water. If you don't drink coffee every day, consider maybe creating a coffee station in a less busy part of your kitchen so that you can clear up some counter space. So let's get started. Let's take a look here. Easiest thing is probably mugs you don't like. We all have mugs we don't like, and the way you can figure that out is currently right now I have several mugs in my dishwasher that are like my favorites, and then whatever's left up here is usually the mugs we don't use often. I'm gonna say for sure like these were from our old house. They've lasted us for a really long time. They're great mugs. There's nothing wrong with them. They're not chipped. Please declutter any chipped coffee mugs. But I just don't really reach for them, and we need some space so that things aren't falling out of our coffee cabinet. That's 2 down, and I'm barely a minute and a half in. All right. Holiday mugs. This should be fairly easy for a lot of people. Our Christmas mugs are all in our Christmas bins. Something you can consider. But our Valentine's mugs, we just celebrated Valentine's Day just a couple weeks ago. However, I use these throughout the year. So these stay in our cabinet throughout the year. But if you don't use your Valentine's mugs or your Christmas mugs or whatever other holiday mugs on a regular basis, that's an easy one to add to your bag. Another easy one here, I'm gonna say, okay, we're all guilty of trying some new flavors of coffee pods or tea bags, that kind of thing. For me, I sometimes order some coffee that just wasn't very good, and I don't know what to do with them, right? You don't wanna be wasteful, you don't wanna throw them out. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll make my husband a coffee, and he's like, oh, thank you, you made me coffee. And I'm like, yeah, you're welcome. And then he's like, this was delicious, thank you so much. And I look like a great wife, win-win. Other times he's like, that was so disgusting, what did you make me? And I'm like, good to know it wasn't just me that didn't like that coffee. But then I just leave it in the cabinet. I don't throw it out because I'm like, I can't possibly throw it out, right? Can't possibly throw out good food. I'm giving you permission to take out coffee you don't like or tea you don't like. If it's not expired, like these are not expired, let's drop them off at St. Vincent de Paul or a food bank near your home. Whoops. I know at our church, we have a St. Vincent de Paul collection area right outside the hall where you go and get coffee and donuts every Sunday. So let's fill your bag with not expired foods like the coffees you don't like, and someone out there has got to enjoy these things because otherwise, they probably wouldn't sell. So let's see what else. We've got about a minute and a half left, so let's keep going. Same thing with the coffee. I do have some teas in here that I just don't particularly enjoy. And I keep them because, at some point I'm going to like them, right? Or at some point I'm going to become someone who drinks their tea every single night before bed, but I'm just not that person, and I have to come to terms with that. So there we go. There's some teas I don't like. Teas with pretty packaging, really, they speak to me. You go to hotels or spas and there's pretty tea and you're like, I want to be a tea drinker, and I come home with these teas, but the packaging is so pretty, so then I don't want to. Anyway, the point is, use them because they're just going to go bad, and it's just going to be a waste. So I need to remind myself to drink those. What else? You might have, maybe you're a syrup person, like you make or you bought vanilla syrup or hazelnut syrup or peppermint syrup for Christmas and you just didn't like it, those are super easy ones to add to your 5 items. What else? Like I said, coffees you might not like. Those are an easy one. You just keep them in your cabinet because, someone might want them, someone might like them. So let's get rid of them now. I have my 5 items. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I think I might have another coffee mug in the dishwasher that might be chipped, and that's an easy one to go ahead and toss, and that could be part of my 5 items as well. I hope you also got 5 items collected into your bag, and we'll meet again here tomorrow for day 3 of the 40 bags in 40 days decluttering challenge for Lent.